Hey Sam, this is our weekly video lesson review. And the first thing we're going to start with is working on or continuing to work on our C chord to G chord transitions. And we're going to use both of the strumming patterns that we've been looking at. One of the strumming patterns has only down strokes. Down, 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 down. And make sure those accented strokes, the big down strokes, are going across all of the strings for right now, instead of just hitting the top strings. So again, here is that first strumming pattern with the C chord going to the G chord. 1, 2, here we go. There's the C now to the G. And then back to the C. Make sure when you play that C, back to the G, your thumb is involved on muting that top string. And back to the G. Back to the C. Back to the G. So it is a relatively simple strumming pattern, and it's obviously a relatively simple chord change. We're just moving one finger. But remember, as I was trying to say while I was playing there, when you play your C chord, well, make sure that your middle finger is fretting nice and close to the front of the fret. That was something we were struggling with a little bit during our lesson together, is that your finger tended to be a little bit further back on the fret, and perhaps could have been more firmly on the string. So we want it close to the front of the fret, and we want it nice and firmly on that string. Same thing with the G chord. But when we're playing that C chord, we want to have our thumb involved in muting the top string, just touching it. We don't want to have it fretted, because if you accidentally fret it, then you'll get a chord that sounds like that, which is awful. We want it to sound like this. So this thumb is just touching that top string. Again, that first strumming pattern, down, and then to the G, back to the G, C, back to the G. And here's the other strumming pattern. Down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Notice my hand is always in constant motion with this strumming pattern. That's really, really important. So here it is with the chords. Down, down, up, down, down. And switch. Down, up, down, down. Now switch again. Up, down, 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 up, down, down. Well, let's do it one more time. Back to the C. And then back to this G. And that's it. Now, with our Free Fallin' song, we of course became familiar with the D chord. 3 different versions of a D chord: a regular D, and then a D sus4, and then a D2. And one of the things I wanted you to start working on was learning how to transition from our new chords into that D chord, and just going back and forth. And we have the 1-minute challenge that I wanted to challenge you with, to use your phone as a timer and just practice going back and forth from that C chord to the D chord, and then back again to the C chord. And if our notes, as we're playing it, if the notes don't sound nice and true and clear, you got to adjust your fingers accordingly until they sound nice and true. And when they sound good, that's when you can do your transition to your next chord. Now remember, with this transition, your ring finger, your number 3 finger on your fretting hand, never has to move between these 2 chords. It gets to stay right there on that 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So C chord, and it stays there, and the D chord. Then back to the C chord. It gets to stay there again, back to the D. So work on that 1-minute challenge. The final thing that we looked at our lesson on Thursday was the kind of cool bluesy song Trouble Won't Go. which has an E minor shape, but we play it just slightly differently. We try and mute the G string, the number 3 string. 1, 2, 3. And we accomplish that by when we play that E minor chord, our index finger is a little bit lazy, so it's lying a little bit flat, so it touches that G string. You can hear the string that it's fretting on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, but it's touching the G string underneath it so that it mutes it. So that's our E minor chord, but with the muted 3rd string. And this progression just starts here, and then goes up to the 5th fret, down to the 4th fret, down to the 3rd fret, and then back to the starting position, and then goes back up again. 5th fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret. And you can just play it just like that, with just downstrokes. Now, of course, you did ask me about the strumming pattern that I was using when I was playing this for you, which I'm going to demonstrate for you, but don't be discouraged if you find it difficult to grab hold of, because we're still in the beginning stages of learning how to strum. Strumming is a bit tricky. Again, one of the keys to strumming is keeping this hand in constant motion. But the strumming pattern that I was using was, actually, let's see if I can remember it. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. One of the tricky things with that strumming pattern is that it kind of changes the timing of when you move to the next chord. So when we start in this E minor position, we wait until that one big upstroke. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. So right after that big upstroke is when we move our fingers to the next fretted position, and we play that double downstroke. Down, down, up, down, 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 and down. So there it is, the Trouble Won't Go chord progression and strumming pattern. I hope you enjoy that and have fun with it. I hope you have a great week, and yeah, we'll see you next Thursday, and enjoy the new house. We'll see you later.